So you've made the decision to purchase your new home, but where do you begin? If you're not sure, stay tuned because we're going to show you how to prepare for house hunting. Hey there, if you're in the market to purchase your home but not really sure where to begin, this is the video for you because we're going to show you how to prepare for house hunting. And there are a couple of things that you can do to best position yourself for success. Now, the first thing that you as a home buyer want to do is to know that despite all of the things that we hear and all of the jargon that you're going to be presented with, is that there is no right time to purchase a home. So don't be so concerned with asking, is now the right time to buy? Instead, focus on finding the home that's going to meet your needs and fulfill your hopes, your dreams, and then take advantage of the situation. Oftentimes, we as real estate professionals, we see buyers miss opportunities because they're stuck on finding the perfect home at the perfect interest rate and all of these things. Just know there is no right time to purchase a home because the home that you like today might be gone tomorrow and you might miss that opportunity if you don't pull the trigger. So don't worry about the right time to buy. Just know that if you see something that you like, something that meets your needs, go ahead and pull the trigger on it. Now, the second tip that we give for home buyers is don't get too many opinions involved in your home buying process. This means while you do want to make informed decisions, maybe you don't need your uncle's, cousin's, nephew's, sister to give you any input on the home buying decision, because what we see is that the more opinions we have, the slower we are in the decision-making process, and oftentimes we can miss opportunities that we otherwise would capitalize on and really be thrilled with the outcome. So while we do want to have some input from those decision makers who might be contributing to the transaction, we don't want to get too much input that would cause us to be paralyzed by analysis. The third tip that we give is to accept that the home is never perfect. You'll never find a perfect house. So we want to prioritize the preferences in your home. What are the characteristics that your home must have? So you fall in love with the location, but the home might not have as big a yard as you would have hoped. Maybe you love the layout, but it might need a few exterior touches. You know, is the roof in perfect condition, but the home is not in the ideal location? So what are your give and takes? What are the negotiables? What are the non-negotiables that you're willing to accept or not accept? Because no home is ever perfect. So make sure that you go in with the realistic expectations during your house hunting process. Now, the next tip that we give to our home buyers is don't try to be a killer negotiator. Now, yes, we do want to make sure that you get an outstanding deal, or should I say value for your home, but don't go in without any expectations of giving in or conceding, because I always ask my clients, what's more important? You getting the home that you want and that you love and that's going to meet your needs and help open a new chapter in your life, or saving a few dollars here and there? Because ultimately the home that you want and that you get is going to be one that you might have to make some concessions with. So don't believe the hype in that you never negotiate, never settle. Sometimes there are going to be opportunities or going to be instances where you as a home buyer, you have to decide, what are we willing to give and take on? As a home buyer, I want to remind you that your home does not exist in a vacuum. So we want you to consider aspects of the property that might not be of the property itself, such as noise level, traffic patterns and congestion, or maybe proximity to amenities or shopping, anything that is going to be inclusive of your total life. So keep that in mind when you're house hunting. Say, how far, honey, do we have to drive or walk? What is it going to sound like when we're in our backyard or when the kids are playing? Because we don't want you to find these things out a week or a month into your owning of the property. One of the biggest tips that we give to our buyers to help them reach success in the house hunting process is to plan ahead. Anything that you can do to position yourself ahead of time really is going to make a big difference. You're going to want to go ahead and get your finances in order. Speak to a lender. Start learning about the areas where you might be interested in. Find out about school districts. Look at the proximity to and from work or other places or entertainment that are going to be important to your life. When it comes to planning ahead, any down payment monies that you're going to need, go ahead and take that into consideration. If there are credit issues or areas that you need to clean up, let's do that well ahead of time, because this is going to prepare us when we get to the offer part of the transaction, where we're going to be able to beat out and look more attractive than our competition. And the final tip that we give for our home buyers is to choose the home that works for you, that you like or that you love, before thinking about the home's appreciation or the value in the future. Because ultimately, you're going to have to live and pull up to your home every day. And what we found is that those people who think about the livability and the enjoyment of the home first always seem to enjoy themselves longer and more so than those who only think appreciation. More often than not, those people who are thinking value and appreciation in the long term are trying to have their cake and eat it too, but those are more so have an investor mindset when we're looking at residential or owner occupant homes. So the last piece of advice that we give is to make sure that you love the home, the neighborhood, the feel of the property before considering the appreciation, because at the end of the day, you're going to have to live there. You're going to have to like it. So we want you to love it. If you enjoyed this video, I am going to ask you to subscribe, hit that bell icon so that every time we upload new content, you'll be notified. If you are really interested in the home buying process, be sure to go to the banner and request your real estate playbook. It's going to give you all the tips, all the secrets that you need to have a successful home buying process. And most importantly, leave a comment in the comment section. Like, share this. I would love to hear what your thoughts are. If you have any challenges, I'm not hard to find if you're looking for the best. So until the next time I see you or you see me, don't be average, be world renowned. Take care.